Of tonight's game between Hampton and your Drexel Dragons, it's CAA here on a Thursday evening. Welcome inside the deck, everybody. I'm Rob Brooks, along with Mike Tuberosa and Tubes. Calendar's about to turn to February. Teams have got to start asserting themselves. We got a game tonight. Two teams, identical records. Seems like half the league's got an identical record right now. It's just a jumble. Somebody's got to want to step up and take the ball now.
Yeah, the Dragons are kind of hoping they have a chance right here, right? You got two games back-to-back at home. And right now, like you said in the standings, there are 7 teams between 5-3 and 4-4. So you win a couple, you start moving up into that top 4, and the Dragons have a real good chance to do that if they can take care of business here. Well,
let's take a look at our featured players tonight, brought to you by Belfour. When fires, burst pipes, mold, or extreme weather impact your home or business, Belfour Property Restoration has your back. Belfour Property Restoration, restoring more than property. Xavier Long, 6'7", 190-pound senior. The Hampton Pirates.
Yeah, Xavier, as you can see right there, top 20 in the country in rebounding. Leads the CAA, and he's been a beast on the boards all year. The Dragons will have to contain him tonight. He'll also have to step up his scoring a little, as the Pirates will be playing shorthanded a man tonight.
And on the Drexel side, Josh Reed is a guy. He's just got a physicality about him and a spirit. He's given the Dragons a lot of great minutes this season.
Yeah, he really has. You can see the confidence in his game. And one thing I like that Josh has been doing, he's been taking better shots. And he knows, like, I can get to the basket, so he's been taking advantage of that. So instead of relying on the three, he'll take it when he's open, but he can really get to the hoop. And he's been making more of his foul shots lately as well. And you saw a huge game here on Saturday.
Josh Reed, Xavier Long, they're the players we'll be watching. We'll take a timeout, come back, we'll give you the starting lineups. Two teams, both 10-11 overall, 4-4 in the league. Somebody's going to be above water today. We'll find out in just a moment. This is Drexel Basketball from Flo Sports. The Drexel Spirit Squad, they're ready to get it started here at the DAC. Rob Brooks along with Mike Tuberosa. Time now for your starting lineups, brought to you by Independence Blue Cross. The region's strongest network of doctors and hospitals means you can choose where, when, and how you get the care you need. Independence Blue Cross. Learn more at IBX.com. Tubes.
Here you see the Hampton lineup. Jalik Gaines-Wyatt is the leading scorer who's playing today. He's averaging 11.9. He's probably going to ask to pick it up just a little, as Michael Eli is not in the game due to an injury. So we'll see who picks up the slack for the visitors from the Pirates.
And the ball's in the air, and the Hampton Pirates control it, so they'll get the first take at it. Jalik Gaines-Wyatt. Johnson. Gaines-Wyatt again. Let's have some fun here on a Thursday. A cold Thursday night, perfect night to sit in and watch some basketball. Gaines-Wyatt holding up top. Gets it down to Xavier Long. Long loses the handle on it, picked up by Beard. The first turnover for the Pirates is in the books. Blakeney from the corner. Misfires. A little early possibly in that possession. But
Dragons had about for 4 seconds.
so maybe it's more than a little early. The Dragons thing, though, Tubes, has been defense since the clock turned to January, since the calendar turned to January.
Absolutely. They played really, really well in league play on the defensive end. Even in the games they didn't win.
I mean, they're nationally ranked defensively. Johnson, good strong move with the right hand. And Daniel Johnson gets the scoring started.
We're talking about that. That's one of the things that makes this game interesting because the Pirates have almost the same numbers as the Dragons across the board. Records the same. The scoring and rebounding are very similar. Defensive numbers the same.
Even the defensive, the points allowed. The 1 point difference between the two. But the league's so tight that, Drexel's first and they're 13th in the league. And literally there's a 1 point difference. DLP with a basket.
Nice move.
Great start for Martin. And he's still acclimating himself to the American game, as they say.
Tic-tac foul
down there. Eli Beard.
These are 3 refs that we haven't seen here in a while. But it's Thursday night, and there's not as many games, so I'm sure one of these guys will be doing a Villanova game on Saturday, or Georgetown, or one of the Big East
Be
teams.
somewhere local, somewhere within a 2-hour car ride or a quick Acela ride. Tough shot there. Johnson runs it down in the corner.
Yeah, good defense because the ball was shot so poorly that Dragons didn't have a chance really to rebound that.
Long, strong, but off. And now on the rebound, they get DLP in the front or Vic behind. It is DLP in the front. So Martin picks up his first foul.
This has the makings of like an old-time CAA game.
A slog.
Yeah, like 58, 52 type game. Hopefully I'm wrong, but it seems like both teams are so strong in the defensive end. And you can see the Pirates rebound. They grab 3 more boards a game than their opponents, and we've already seen it today.
On the break, Vanderhorst shovels it over to Panoff. And Victor Panoff finishes gently. Give the Dragons the lead.
Good decision there by Vanderhorst not to go up with it. It looked like that was going to be blocked, didn't it?
He was surrounded. Ooh, good first step there by Daniel Johnson. He's got all 4 of their points so far.
We were told Johnson likes to drive, and he has done that twice already.
Martin puts it on the floor. 10 on the shot clock. Vanderhorst driving down the right side. Tough shot off the glass.
Quick pace for these two teams. Like to see it.
Well, I mean, Hampton had like 3 possessions the last time they had the ball. Johnson hits the front rim and comes off. Ahead to Vanderhorst. He pushes it. And there is a foul. It'll be Jalik Gaines-Wyatt picking up his first. He's sending Vanderhorst to the line. Kavan, 31 for 41 this season at the line. Yes.
Made a big jump this year compared to his playing time last year. He's become integral part of the Dragons offense.
Ron eats a lot of minutes on the floor.
And Rob, we've both been doing this a long time. It's hard to picture anybody who is as quick as him over the years. Don't ever remember having a guard that could just explode like he can.
Yeah, he's got a great first step and second step. Knocks those down.
He's got like wide receiver speed.
He moves a little bit more like he's a defensive back, though.
Yes.
They're also fast.
They are
defend my brothers in the defensive backfield. Cody Williams in the game now. Crossing the 16-minute mark. Haskins to Johnson.
Good help.
Tough
Panoff.
pass by Cody Williams. Good steal by Panoff.
Pirates drive often. Dragons going to need that help. They can come up with a couple cheap steals that way.
Dylan Tingler travels.
I thought he was going to travel. I didn't think he did. But they call it. Vanderhorst. 4 early points to lead the Dragons. Dragons up on the Pirates. The first media break.
From a simple fall to game-changing moments. When life gets heavy and you are pushed to your limits, Rothman Orthopedics is here so you can enjoy what matters most. With expert doctors, cutting-edge technology, and personalized care for every patient, we help you find your rhythm again. Your mobility, our mission. Rothman Orthopedics.
At Independence Blue Cross, we take care of the people who take care of you. Like these everyday heroes who trust IBX with their health coverage. Healthcare workers and hospitals have IBX, and they know what it means to have reliable access to care. We're the #1 health insurer in the region and invested in what matters to our communities. When it comes to protecting your health and well-being, count on IBX to be there for you.
Okay, fam. Quick stop in Montgomery County, but we have to be at Grandma's by 5 p.m.
Do we have time to stop at the mall?
KOP!
Yes!
Do we have time to hit the slopes?
Skiing at Spring Mountain.
Do we have time for Santa? If we have time for wildlife at the zoo?
Do we have time for food?
I have a list of 1,800 restaurants. Yum!
Do we have time for an overnight?
I feel like we're forgetting something.
When you spend the holidays in Montgomery County, your other plans can wait.
Honey, call them again.
Today's world demands more from the next generation. Their education must not only be good, but good for something. As a global leader in experiential education, Drexel University is preparing a community of visionary leaders to question everything, to experience everything in the fields that matter. Because we refuse to stand still. Experience what education can be. Drexel University.
IBEW. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers IBEW Local 98 is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the 24-25 Drexel men's basketball season and today's game. IBEW 98, powering your Dragons and Philadelphia. As amazing as it sounds, it looks a lot warmer than it is out there. Brisk night out on Market Street here. Out in front of the back, I'm Rob Brooks along with Mike Tuberosa. Drexel up 8-4. That's Gavon Vanderhorst as the Hampton Pirates put the ball back into play. Both teams come in with 4-4 records in the league, 10-11 overall.
It's amazing how close the league is.
It's
almost halfway through, and you don't know if your team's going to finish 4th or 10th.
And some of the teams who are in that conversation, they're not used to being in that conversation.
And it
good
doesn't
defense
matter.
by Chi T down
It doesn't matter what the standings stay. You just don't think Towson's going to finish 12th. I mean, they're picked to win the league, and they're 4-5.
They're in 4-5 right now, and they're hosting UNC Wilmington, who's 7-1, who's clearly out in front of everyone else. Six on the shot clock. Panoff in the paint. Turns, pushes with the left hand, misses. Johnson with the rebound. Williams, Johnson, Oduro, Haskins, and Long, the 5 on the floor for the Pirates. Long shows some patience underneath and slides in for a basket.
Yeah, that was a good find. Got him in deep, caught Panoff and was in great position right there, and easy layup.
You know, Long spent 2 years out in your part of the world. He played at Canisius for 2 years.
My part of the world.
Well,
Western New York.
Western New York,
Those
yes.
people don't like me on Western New York.
Why?
Those Bills fans?
Oh, those Bills fans.
They get fouled there on Oduro?
Oduro, yes, on Peter Oduro.
Yeah. I was at Niagara for 2 years in grad school. Those are our big rival, Canisius. You want to talk cold, this is what it's like all winter.
And that starts in like November.
When the wind blows off the Great Lakes, it comes at you like, you know, when you're in Buffalo, you get the snow. Sometimes you get the lake effect.
Mm-hmm.
Niagara Falls, you get wind. Oh.
And we played Niagara, not the year that we played at 6 in the morning or 8 in the morning, but one of the years we played Niagara. I remember going to Josh Reed, misses. Panov will give the Dragons second life here. Dan and I went and took a walk over by the falls, and you realize with all the mist that comes off the falls, it's just a sheet of ice in the park.
Yeah.
Like it could be a skating rink. Man, let's go check out the. Okay, let's go. I had no idea. I almost killed myself.
Falls
4 on the
great,
shot clock. They're beautiful.
Wow.
A shot clock violation.
No foul. Looked like there was a little contact, but no call, and just be a turnover for the Dragons. That's their second tonight.
I almost did my Dan Baker.
Got to see Dan at the last game. That was nice.
Yeah, Danny and Art Hunter were in the house.
Everybody was here. It's crazy how many faces you've seen from the past. And the neat thing, it was like from all different eras.
Panoff checks out. Dylan Tingler with an easy rebound.
Good box out there by the rest of the team.
Tingler was up here on the floor shooting early. When I finished my dinner, he was already up here shooting. Reed out to Vanderhorst.
Very patient possession.
Reed steps closer.
That's a really good possession.
Dylan's just everywhere on the floor.
And another defensive board.
Josh Reed, determined, just kept getting closer and closer till he could knock it down.
That was just a really good possession all the way around. Like good patience, good passing, couple offensive boards. Even the quick shot after the offensive rebound was a good shot by Cavani. He was wide open. Those will be in the plays that win games in tomorrow's tape session. I haven't seen one of those this year.
No, you're not there for why we win. Gaines Wyatt with the drives, the clock expiring. It falls, a little floater in the lane. Yeah, you don't do why we win anymore.
I don't.
It's a shame, because it's
Have to see if I can get invited back to one of those Saturdays.
GT has it poked out from behind. Fortunately, he doesn't lose it. And they're going to call an offensive foul.
On Turner?
On Turner. Takes us to the under 12 timeout. Garfield Turner picking up his first foul. And he'll step aside. The Dragons are up by 2. This is Drexel basketball from Learfield Sports on Flow.
Hey there, I'm Jordan Schwartz. I'm one of the co-creators of Retirement Planning University, a holistic retirement planning course designed to give you an in-depth approach to 6 of the most important aspects for a successful retirement plan. The goal of this course is to better inform you on how each of these topics can play a crucial role when it comes to your retirement. We can't wait for you to join us at one of our next Retirement Planning University virtual or in-person courses. We'll see you then.
At Independence Blue Cross, we know where you come from is a part of who you are. That's why we get to know our members and their communities, which are also our communities. For more than 85 years, we've lived here. volunteered here, and earned our spot as the #1 health insurer in the region. We're your hometown partner for life, and we'll never stop looking out for you.
From the simple fall to game-changing moments. When life gets heavy and you are pushed to your limits, Rothman Orthopedics is here so you can enjoy what matters most. With expert doctors, cutting-edge technology, and personalized care for every patient, we help you find your rhythm again.
You'll find affordable family fun in Valley Forge and Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. Plan your trip at valleyforge.org. And also brought to you by Strategic Wealth Designers, the preferred retirement planning sponsor of your Drexel Dragons.
There are your Drexel Dragons as you enter the deck. Right now the Dragons up 2 on the Hampton Pirates, 10-8 the score. Rob Brooks, Mike Tubrosa here with you, flowing on Flow Sports.
One thing you've noticed early with Hampton, all of their points have been in the paint. They've all been either layups or little floaters. I think that's kind of their game. They don't look like a great shooting team from outside, but they look like they like to drive.
Coming out of a timeout, that's going to make Coach sick.
Yeah, he's not going to be happy.
To have someone drive 3/4 of the court on an inbounds play. Reed.
Wow.
Call him for the offensive. Said he gave a little shoulder there.
He had pretty good position. His arms were definitely up defensively, so it wasn't like he reached down to cause it.
Reed pressuring the ball now. Gaines Wyatt gets it across. It's Blue Owl Day here at the DAC. One of the coldest days of the year, making it difficult to even dream about Hawaii. Josh Reed aggressively stealing and finishing.
Nice job by Reed.
You crafty little thief, you.
Yeah. And he definitely had some speed on Ugundi. He wasn't going to catch him. Dragons back in front by a pair.
Gaines Wyatt comes up short on the finger roll.
A lot of contact there between Turner and Gaines Wyatt.
Struthers.
Reed's got 2 fouls, and I wonder if they'll look at this one. Pretty aggressive foul, but he looked like he was going for the ball.
Okay, he was going the ball, and he was expecting the ball to be someplace else. I mean, the ball got stuck underneath the rim. Now they're going to go take a look at it. I'm going to go make sure they heard you, Tubes.
They probably did.
You put it out there. You put it in the universe. So Josh Reed gets the foul, and now they'll take a look at it to see if there's something nefarious about it, if there was some evil intent behind it.
Well, unfortunately, that's 2 on Josh, so he'll be forced to the bench.
Take a look at it.
He hit him in the head, but it looked like he was going for the ball.
Yeah, the ball was way lower. It got caught underneath the rim. It was way lower than he thought it was going to be. Yeah. And he tried to make the adjustment. It didn't work out all that well.
Yeah, I don't think we'll get anything with that. It looked like kind of a basketball play, right? Unfortunately, hit him in the head. See some of our women's basketball players in the stands trying to figure out what's going on, too. You see it again. Like, it definitely...
It looks nastier, I think, than it... Slowed down, it looks nasty because he gets the meat of the bicep. But I think that's just how things fell. I don't think you really intend to hit anybody with your bicep.
Yeah, it's not usually.
It's not really an effective
the first
tool.
option.
It's probably like number 8. It's the whatever you got left. You know, it's funny. In my day job, I spent the morning listening to people talk about review, instant replay, and review all morning, and now here we are in the midst of another review.
I understand reviews and why they're done, and they make total sense, right? But boy, they definitely slow games down. College basketball last year was really tough. The last couple minutes of games when they would go to review all the time. That's why I think the rule this year a little better. Now, let's see what they're going to tell us. They're not going to come tell us. I guess these guys are our regular refs. They're not going to fill us in.
They're going to make an announcement here.
No.
They call it an F1.
So Reed gets a flagrant one, so it'll be 2 shots for Struthers, and then the Pirates will get the ball.
We'll get the basketball. So this could be a big turnaround because if he knocks them both down, we're tied. Struthers, 69.6% from the line, 16 of 23 coming in. Gets the first one to be a good doggy and sit. In Tubes, I saw you looking down the baseline. You heard the cheerleaders heckling, and it stunned you because we don't normally do that.
It actually wasn't a cheerleader; it was somebody behind the cheerleaders.
Okay,
that's why I was like, yeah, that's not usually what we do. So we're tied up,
and now Hampton has the basketball. Daniel Johnson from the free throw line gives the Hampton Pirates the lead.
Johnson's a good-looking player, isn't he?
Yeah.
Like that release. Looks like a higher level type release.
Got a decent athletic body. Looks like he put a little bulk on it, too. Vanderhorst tries to pass it along the baseline and slams it right on it. Miscalculation.
Yeah. Sloppy possession all the way. Almost turned it over at first, and then they did. Another offensive foul. It's going to go the other way this time. Gains Wyatt, number 2 for him.
All right.
Not a lot of flow yet today.
No, there's no flow to this right now. Like you said it earlier, that this could be like an old CAA slog.
Yeah,
and
you can kind of tell.
Right now it's there.
Yeah, we're right on pace for that 56 points I said, right? 14 halfway through.
The Drexel gives up 66.7 points a game.
Yeah, I don't think I think we're going to be a little lower than that today, both sides.
Blakeney spinning, turning, and now finally is able to push it up, misses, and
Garfield Turner with his second foul.
And you think, when he's pushing on unique rink, they just call it a draw because he's giving up some size to rink. Delaporte back in and Garfield Turner out for the Dragons. Garcia Adston, Vanderhorst, Beard, Blakeney, and Delaporte, the 5 for Drexel. Williams, Struthers, Johnson, Haskins, and Rink on the floor for the Pirates. Struthers running the point now. Pito Oduro. Johnson with 5 on the shot clock. Loses the handle, and now it's picked up and stolen by Beard. Taken back by Johnson. They're going to say it's a shot clock violation.
Good defense. Good help defense there, too. He kind of got himself in the corner after Shane Blakeney draped him. And Eli Beard helping out, and Dragons force a turnover. Try to tie this game up.
6 turnovers apiece so far, a pace that neither coach is going to enjoy. Martin wants to back his way in, loses the handle for a moment. Great hustle, but it's stolen from him by Johnson. You can call me Ray. If you know what that reference is, you're old.
Yeah. Thanks.
If you know what that is, what I'm talking about, you're old. Haskins, shot fake, steps closer. Off the back iron. Rink rebounds, gets it out to Williams. Cody will set it up. 8 on the shot clock. Etienne Struthers, fade away, short. Now both teams in the midst of a scoring drought. Drexel's a little bit longer. Drexel up over 3 minutes already, while Hampton's just approaching the 3-minute mark. Eli Beard does not break the drought.
You know what, Hampton's doing a good job tonight, really not letting Drexel get any wide open threes. All the threes have been contested pretty good. And we've seen that with the Dragons passing have
get
led
some
to wide
shots.
open threes, and today not so much.
Rink passes out to the wing. Struthers to Haskins. He finds Williams cutting, misses. Rink can't control it. Now Shane Blakeney gets it for the Dragons.
Yeah.
Starting to think nobody wanted it. Shane from the free throw line brings some rain and ends the drought.
It wasn't, I mean, I guess it was like a 4-minute drought.
4
but
plus, yeah.
It seemed a lot longer. And not just Drexel, I mean, the same thing for Hampton.
Well, Hampton's, close to 3:30 now and counting. Williams took a couple steps getting through there. Vanderhorst drops it back for Beard, who's going to load up a 3. Oh! Shooter's roll.
Yes, it was. But that's a good 3 for Beard right there. You could see him. He kind of gave that look to Vanderhorst, like, I'm right behind you. Handed it off, and boom. Just like that, 5 straight. Dragons up 3.
Vanderhorst almost got a steal there.
Everybody in this Hampton team goes to the basket, don't they?
Tough shot there. Once again, Aiden Haskins just a little short. Garcia Adston looks like he wants to get in the fun.
Garcia Adston has been playing a little fast lately. And not so much under control, just fast. So kind of got to get him back to what he did last year.
Shane with a drive.
Nice move. Little double pump there. Blakeney now has 4 of the last 7 in this run, and the Dragons lead by 5.
There's so many bodies at the table waiting to check in. I don't know why they're still sitting there. We're going to the under 4. I mean, the under 8 still we're waiting for. Johnson has it blocked.
Nice block.
But Rink
good defense.
gets control of it.
10 on the clock. And he traveled. Good defensive stand by the Dragons. All of a sudden, the last couple minutes just kind of changed, didn't it?
Yeah.
Just kind of feel the energy kind of come back into life for the Dragons here. Right there, you see Eli Beard with the 3. Hit every part of the rim, but it went down, and the Dragons are on a little run here, so we go to break.
Hey there, I'm Jordan Schwartz. I'm one of the co-creators of Retirement Planning University, a holistic retirement planning course designed to give you an in-depth approach to 6 of the most important aspects for a successful retirement plan. The goal of this course is to better inform you on how each of these topics can play a crucial role when it comes to your retirement. We can't wait for you to join us at one of our next Retirement Planning University virtual or in-person courses. We'll see you then.
At Independence Blue Cross, we know where you come from is a part of who you are. That's why we get to know our members and their communities, which are also our communities. For more than 85 years, we've lived here, volunteered here, and earned our spot as the #1 health insurer in the region. We're your hometown partner for life, and we'll never stop looking out for you.
From a simple fall to game-changing moments. When life gets heavy and you are pushed to your limits, Rothman Orthopedics is here so you can enjoy what matters most. With expert doctors, cutting-edge technology, and personalized care for every patient, we help you find your rhythm again. Your mobility, our mission. Rothman Orthopedics.
Rally House, shop every team in town. College and pro, come on, it's time to go.
Show your Drexel pride in every season. Hats, tees, decor, and more, all waiting for you at Rally House, the home for every Dragon.
Eagles, Sixers, Villanova, Penn State, Temple, Phillies, Flyers, don't be late. Rally House, It's your city, it's your house, it's the Rally House.
Level up your fandom in-store or online at rallyhouse.com.
Drexel University Physical Therapy is the solution to your nagging aches and pains and is conveniently located on Drexel's campus. You can scan the QR code on the screen for contact information and to make an appointment.
Do you know how cold it was yesterday walking that very walk right there?
How cold was it?
It was nuts because I was in the office yesterday and I had to go get a cup of coffee and it's like, why did I do that?
See, the story would have been better if you said, I wanted a cup of coffee, and I said, ain't no way. I got to the door and said, ain't no way. Ain't happening. 5-second violation.
That was a quick 5.
Not really.
No?
No.
I was just talking?
You were talking. You were looking this way. The play was happening that way. It happens. Panov back in the game. Beard, Vanderhorst, Ralph Akuta in there now, and Blakeney.
Well, they do have some big guys that Akuta can kind of has a similar build to. You know, you don't need a ton of speed against some of their big guys. That's where Ralph's most effective because, I mean, obviously he's not a little guy.
No, he is not a little guy. He is a big man.
And he's got the hair like that. He's really tall.
Xavier Long, mid-range.
Like the 7 foot isn't enough, right?
Exactly. Like he's had to pull that thing back into a ponytail to get on the plane. Shane in the lane. Got to finish that.
Yeah, he kind of forced it just a little. Ooh, that he almost turned that ball over. It looked like he wanted to pass it.
Gaines Wyatt all of a sudden breaks free. Xavier Long up and in. Scoring drought of over 5.5 minutes finally ends.
I have some numbers here from the last few games of just the droughts the Dragons have forced on their defenders. It's crazy. Probably talk more about that later as the Dragons hopefully get another one.
From the elbow, Vanderhorst. On the weak side, it's Long. Gaines Wyatt ahead. The drive by Kennedy to kick. And look at Hampton moving the ball all of a sudden. And they're going to call a foul on Panov.
Yeah, we haven't seen a whole lot of ball movement like that from the Pirates, but they were winging it around the perimeter pretty well. Turned down a couple wide open threes, too. And you see the bump. Pretty easy call.
I would say so.
Is it 7 already? Yeah, 7 fouls already.
Xavier,
only 3 on the Pirates.
And Xavier Long to shoot the 1-and-1. 64% free throw shooter, the righty. Takes care of business on the first one. Jalik Gaines Wyatt goes to the bench for the Pirates. Just a 1-point game now. Hampton survives their drought and stays within striking distance. And that's part of the problem. At times, the Dragons have forced droughts, but then they've gone into droughts themselves at the same time. So they're not able to take advantage of it. Blakeney, a little stop-and-go action.
Shane's having some trouble getting his shots in tonight. A couple in the lane that he usually makes. Just 2 for 6 in the early going.
Bad looking shot there. And now Cooper will pick up the foul. Quentin Cooper, freshman out of Washington, D.C.
That's a real good foul, too. They only had 3 before that, so there's no shots. And with no shots as well, it stops a fast break. You see right there. Good job by Cooper. So the Dragons will be holding on a 1-point lead, and they'll have the ball when we come back from this timeout.
Hey there, I'm Jordan Schwartz. I'm one of the co-creators
Two Locals Brewing Company, Pennsylvania's first black-owned brewing company, serving lagers and ales crafted on site alongside PA-made wine and spirits, plus food provided by Liberty Kitchen. The stuff that dreams are made of, laying there on the floor, just waiting to be picked up. Shoot me, shoot me! Knock down a short jumper, Robert! 1918, Drexel in front of Hampton.
Whoa.
You all right?
I was going to ask you the same thing.
Blakeney, Panoff, Della Porterie, Beard, and Vanderhorst, the 5 on the floor for Drexel.
8 different Dragons with the turnover tonight. So I'm just looking at the numbers. Like shooting 42%, only up by 1, but that'll do it. And then on the other side, 7 turnovers from Hampton, shooting just 32%. Once again, the Dragons doing a really good job.
Martin, a little bit too strong. Quentin Cooper brings it up. Xavier Long holding. Ten seconds on the shot clock. Cooper. Fade away. Good. The Pirates take the lead once again.
6-0 run. Back up front by a point.
Drexel in the midst of another scoring drought over 3 minutes.
Dragons just haven't been able to find any real rhythm on offense. That one little stretch where they took the lead. But other than that, Hampton's doing a pretty good job. Really making them take some shots they don't want to take. Whoa, tough pass.
That was dangerous pass. The Dragons make the extra pass, though, and Eli Beard pays it off. 3-point basket from Eli Beard puts Drexel back in front.
Eli had to put extra arc under that one with that defender coming over at him. He's got a couple tonight from deep.
The cloud seeding project.
A little high dribble there for Cooper.
Heard one of the fans scream carry. He's probably not wrong, and Xavier Long will pick up a foul here, I believe. Call
Still
it
no
push.
bonus shots, so the Dragons will just have the ball under the basket. It's just 5. Long came into the game leading the CAA in rebounding. He's got 5 already.
13th in the nation in rebounding. 13th to 14th, depending on where you look at it.
He's in the top 20, no doubt about that.
There you go. Look at Tubes.
Oh, you know it's safe.
Spoken like an SID. Panoff from the block. Misfires.
That's usually one that Vic knocks down.
Hampton taking the time to set it up. First few possessions, they did not. They just kept it moving.
Cooper took a lot of steps a couple different times there. But he makes it and he ties it up.
That's the dynamic move.
Thought he walked before he had the drive. After the drive was pretty good.
And now there's going to be a foul on the floor. Ogundele.
Is that who they called it on? Yep. So that's 6.
That's his first. The first on Ogundele. Under a minute to play here in the first half. Drexel and Hampton tied at 22. Panoff tried to get his man up off his feet.
That's what Vic does.
He just kept until he got his heels up off the ground, and he could go around him.
And he was in a little better position that time. Wow, Long from really deep.
Long from way downtown.
A little taunting over there, huh?
Oh, yeah, he's feeling himself.
That's the first 3 of the game for these guys, so I don't know if he's doing that too much.
I mean,
he does come in shooting 25%. So he makes 1 out of 4. This is 1.
I would say something about that, but it's better than my shooting percentage.
Yeah.
Dragons holding for 1
Just
here.
Surprised he shot it there, right? Like so early in the shot clock and really deep.
No, extra deep. Beard whips it back to Panoff, catches, shoots, that's off. Haskins rebound, he's going to shoot it from half court. No, instead he passes and walks. So the Dragons will have .4.
I think Dragons have a timeout too, right? Let's see if Spiker will use it.
take a look at the replay. Yeah, it's just they're taking a look at it, so they're going to check the clock over there to make sure that the timing is correct. 0.4 of a second.
I'm thinking that the Drexel might have a couple more tenths of a second there.
The autocomplete interview with Matt Weaver, the study at University City, and get to know the men's basketball team. That's all coming up for you at the half. Officials taking a look at this one to make sure they got the clock correct. It's going to be Drexel basketball. They're down a point, and it'd be great if they could take a lead going into the half.
Well, there you see it's 0.4, right? But he traveled
before
that,
so it's they're going to put at least one up.
Tenths, right?
I would think maybe 0.6. I don't think they go to a whole second.
No, I wouldn't think so.
That would be very generous.
Be nice of him. Either way, Coach Spiker's got his squad over there trying to figure out what to run here, see if they can take the lead going into the half. Well, the replay people are getting their money's worth tonight. A lot of work over there in the first half. 0.8 of a second. That's what we're going to go with.
So they put 0.4 back on the clock. 0.8 of a second remaining here. Drexel's going to inbound. It looks like by the end of the scorer's table, the other end of the floor.
Like there's time to get a decent shot. They don't have the ball in the best place.
No.
It was in the front court. Yeah, if they foul here, Dragons will shoot. Pan off, let's see what he does.
Gets to Eli Beard. Beard catches, throws, just misses it.
Pretty good look.
So the Dragons trailing by 1. Now Hampton is undefeated this season when leading at the half. They are defeated when tied or trailing.
What a crazy stat. Mike Walway gave us that number before the game.
Yeah.
It's like you can go home at halftime, you know who's winning, right? Don't do that, because we'll be back for a second half here.
The Drexel Dragons trailing by 1. It's halftime. You're watching Drexel basketball on Flow Sports from Learfield Sports. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hey there, I'm Jordan Schwartz. I'm one of the co-creators of Retirement Planning University, a holistic retirement planning course designed to give you an in-depth approach to 6 of the most important aspects for a successful retirement plan. The goal of this course is to better inform you on how each of these topics can play a crucial role when it comes to your retirement. We can't wait for you to join us at one of our next Retirement Planning University virtual or in-person courses. We'll see you then.
Today's world demands more from the next generation. Their education must not only be good, but good for something. As a global leader in experiential education, Drexel University is preparing a community of visionary leaders to question everything, to experience everything in the fields that matter. Because we refuse to stand still. Experience what education can be. Drexel University.
Lizzie's Love Cakes, a Bunt Pound cake company with a soul-satisfying crunch on top. Lizzie was my mother, who was known for her comforting, radiating smile. This is a love letter to all the women in my family. Every single flavor is named after one of my aunts and my grandmother. When you bite into a Lizzie Love Cake, it is like embracing a warm hug. Check us out, lizzieslovecakes.com.
I'm Matt Weaver. Yeah, and have people to study. Clap.
I'm good.
Yep.
Yeah, usually people call me like G or GT usually.
Everyone just calls me Clem.
Do they try to pronounce your last name correctly?
Yeah, they try a lot. They fail quite a bit as well.
Yeah, everybody goes by either Eli or E.
Shiz. I got that when I got out here. I've never heard it until I got out here. So everyone just calls me Vic. Vicky Pooh, if you know me more intimately. Nah,
Who calls you Vicky Pooh?
Bro, come on, bro. Everybody calls me that. Nah, I'm just playing. No one calls me that. I just made it up.
Yeah, people call me Mo and Mosey. Some of my close friends call me Wok.
Vaughn.
My mom calls me Via, but here they like nicknames, so I go by V or Vil.
No, not really. They call me by my full name, Martin.
Everybody calls me JR, for short.
H.
Do they call you H Money?
A little bit.
Yeah, everyone calls me Ralph. People call me Dervis or Big Derv. I have no idea why. Like, people just started Irving everything, so it turned into like Dervis and then Big Derv, and then some people call me Swervis. I don't even.
I say I got a nickname from my childhood, but like now I feel like the only nickname people call me is probably DT.
Does anyone call you by your last name only?
Like Tingler? Nah. I feel like it's my last name's a little different, so I feel like it'd be like DT, Dill. Something like that. When I was in my childhood, they called me Dill Pickle or like Pickle. They would just say Pickle or Pick. Like that's what they call me, but that's like an old nickname. I'm keeping that in the past.
I'm good.
Yep. I bet.
It smells like a juice though, like apple juice, like vinegar. Like I have no clue, bro.
You put on Asian like cuisine food.
So what's up?
Yeah, bro.
What's up? No, it smells like, bro, like no funny stuff, like a basketball. Like you know if you smell the ball.
It's a ball.
What do you do to the ball?
You hit it.
Football.
You hit a football. Like, come on, dude.
Tennis ball.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, pretty cool.
You got it. That was easy.
Oh, I have no clue. Bro, I already said this. Like, it's like a pretzel.
That's close.
Can you take the blindfold off? Bro, Cheez-Its, bro. How did I not know that?
Let's do it. Damn, that's mad close. What is that? It smells like maybe like sweet potato or something like that.
I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna. We're not getting close. Let's move on.
This smells familiar. Is that Sharpie?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, bro, that smells so bad. that's a bad smell. I don't know.
Bro, you know what this is. Come on, smell it.
Dude, I don't know. That's foul, bro. Like, I don't know what that is.
All right.
Oh, that smells like icy hot.
Yeah.
Oh, that smells so good.
What is it?
Is it a lollipop? No, not a lollipop. Oh, a fruit roll-up?
Nope.
It's Gatorade? It's Gatorade. Oh, damn. All right.
Good.
Yep.
All right, this is serious. All right, this is real business.
First of all, I'm not really eating a hot dog.
I haven't had a hot dog since I was a kid, actually. I don't know. But I would put like ketchup, mustard maybe.
Yeah, I'm more of a cheeseburger type dude.
I don't do too much, just ketchup.
Ketchup only. Keep it simple.
Ketchup. Just ketchup.
Ketchup.
It's better, honestly.
I don't know. I'm just basic, I guess. I just like some ketchup, maybe some barbecue.
Probably like ketchup. If the option's there for bacon, I'll put bacon on that. That's about it. I don't really mess with mayonnaise.
Ketchup, a little bit of mayo maybe. I might put some cheese, like sprinkle a little cheese.
When did you first put mayo on a hot dog?
I think my dad put me onto that at like a young age.
I'm a basic guy, so just cheese and ketchup.
Do you put baked beans on it?
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of weird about that. I just eat it plain.
Nothing?
Nothing, bro.
Just the basics like mustard and ketchup.
Some people go way too crazy with the hot dogs, like just like Put some mustard and just like send it. There's only so much you could fit inside of a bun.
Like I be hearing like relish, like nah.
What was like the craziest one you heard?
Fishing. To get a good hot dog, you gotta have chili, ketchup, mustard, and relish. All of those. And you got a real American hot dog. That's a man's hot dog right there.
Back here at the deck, it is halftime, and the Dragons trail here at the half by 1 to the Hampton Pirates. Rob Brooks, Mike Tuberosi with you, and time now to check out our halftime stats presented by Drexel University Physical Therapy. They are the solution to your neck aches and pains, and are conveniently located right here on Drexel's campus. Check out that little QR code right there. You can use that to make your appointment today and start feeling better in the near future. Tubes?
Very even.
Very sort of balanced game here.
Yeah, like we said coming in, these teams have very similar records. They score about the same, they defend about the same, and right there, rebounds the same. I mean, pretty even game. That's why it's a 1-point game, right?
Yeah.
I mean, almost everything is the same, even the turnovers. So, Dragons will want to try to contain that number a little and cut this lead and take control here at home, but not yet.
So now what would you have them do differently here in the second half? Is be known as your halftime adjustments?
I think they really need to take care of the ball, right? We talked about that a little. They have to do that, but I think that they've got to get a little better shot selection. Now, a lot of that, as you see with Hampton, right, with their halftime adjustments, keep up the pressure. I think Hampton's defensive pressure and the way they have been defending Drexel has really taken away from Drexel's three-pointers. They haven't had a whole lot of open looks. I think Drexel forced a few shots early. Got to just get a better looks. Keep doing what you're doing because obviously you're guarding, but you're going to have to score. This feels like it's going to go down to the wire.
Oh, you know it's going to go down to the wire. This is going to be scratching and clawing the whole way. That's your halftime adjustments brought to you by Rothman Orthopedics, the official team physicians of your Dragons. They provide the region with unmatched orthopedic care. One more timeout, and then the second half begins. Hampton undefeated when they are leading at the half this season. Let's see if the Dragons can put a blemish on that record. Take a break and be back in a moment. This is Drexel Basketball here on Flow Sports.
Lizzie's Love Cakes, a bundt pound cake company with a soul-satisfying crunch on top. Lizzie was my mother, who was known for her comforting, radiating smile. This is a love letter to all the women in my family. Every single flavor is named after one of my aunts and my grandmother. When you bite into a Lizzie Love Cake, it is like embracing a warm hug. Check us out, lizzie'slovecakes.com.
Today's world demands more from the next generation. Their education must not only be good, but good for something. As a global leader in experiential education, Drexel University is preparing a community of visionary leaders to question everything, to experience everything in the fields that matter, because we refuse to stand still. Experience what education can be. Drexel University.
Back here at the deck, ready for second half action. Both teams have broken their huddles. And we're about to get it started. A little bit of a slog in the first half. Both teams had some extended droughts in which they were unable to score. The Drexel will be able to limit that in the second half because there was a period where both of them were in a drought. Like Drexel held Hampton without scoring for almost 4.5 minutes, but they weren't able to do anything to capitalize on. Take a look at the standings here in the league.
That's what we were talking about. Look at all those teams from 5-3 down to 3-5. The whole league.
It is a big old mess.
And we were just looking at some of the scores around. You start at this time of year, like, who do you root for? And it's hard to tell who you root for, right? Depending on.
William Mary's leading Elon right now, 44-37, the half. Stony Brook's up on Campbell, 38-31. The Dragons can't make it happen on their first possession. A&T's at Monmouth. A&T will make their way over here to Philadelphia for Saturday. But right now they're up by a point on Monmouth. They wrap up the first half. Johnson takes a step left, shoots, and makes.
He got off to a really good start early. He was a little quiet at the end of the half, but that's the first time I've seen him, and pretty good player.
That 3 points is the largest lead of the game for Hampton. Blakeney got his man in the air, steps closer. Nice.
Much better shot selection there.
That's basketball right there.
Yeah. They didn't love Panoff's first three. Thought it was probably taken a little early, and you can kind of tell when Vic takes a shot whether it's going in or not before it even leaves his hand, just based on the way his body's set up there, and it just didn't look like it was going to make it.
It wasn't square to the target. Gaines Wyatt. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Ogundele, shot clock violation.
We are not having a three-point clinic tonight by either team. Both teams under 25% tonight from three. The only three-pointer Hampton made was Long's logo shot there.
His statement piece. Eli Beard. Now De La Porterie, Vanderhorst on the drive, goes behind his back, now shovels it off to De La Porterie, comes up short. He just rushed it.
Nice reach by Vic there, not to get the foul and knock it out of the way.
Ogundele.
Wow, he just bullies him.
Yes, he does. But look at the Dragons in there fighting for that rebound.
Panoff, great job. Twice. First of all, they let him play, right? There was a little contact in there, but Panoff twice took the blow and came up with the board.
Beard driving. I think he got it swatted by De La Porterie to Blakeney. Long rebound picked up by Beard, and he was the first person to touch it after he came out of bounds.
Yeah, he didn't establish. He kind of jumped over the line and grabbed it. He wasn't there. It's unfortunate too, because that was a good possession there. Started on the defensive end, right? Vic Panoff really taking some contact by the big man down low.
And he is a bull E.
They have, what's his weight listed?
Ogundele, 285. Foul, Eli Beard gets the foul. Beard, that's personal foul number 2, first one on the team here in the second half. And so we had to be getting close to a 5-second there.
Yeah, we saw one the other way in the first half.
Johnson driving, banking it, scoring.
He's been hard to stop today. He's got 10.
It's right around his average. And there's a foul called. I believe it's going to be on Unique Rink. For Rink, that's number 1. And number 1 on the Pirates. Blakeney still shaking it off. He hit a wall there.
Yes, he did.
Unique Rink listed at 220.
Shane to go to the line with 6 points in the day. This is his first trip to the stripe.
And Blakeney knocks down the first. Shane just 3 of 8 from the floor today. In last year's game between these two, he scored 11 points on 5 of 9 shooting. Knocks them both down. He's got 8 in this contest. Gains Wyatt, takes to the hoop, comes up short.
Good help defense by the Dragons there.
Lots of blue shirts. He was defying the traffic. Thought Panov was going to make the turn and drive it. Vanderhorst on the baseline drops it off for Vic.
Nice movement right there.
Nice assist by Beard.
Yep.
Drexel back in front. There are moments where Gaines Wyatt's energy seems like he thinks he has to do it all on his own. There's a little long, and somebody got tied up down there on the baseline. I saw a forearm come out.
That's going to be Panoff, I believe.
You are correct. Block on Victor Panoff.
So he joins the 2-foul club. Lots of people in that for the Dragons. You got Panoff and Beard, Reed, and Turner, all with 2.
And Josh Reed returns to the game. Johnson down to Rink, and they're going to say there's a push in the back by Martin.
That's his second.
Shouldn't there be a little notation here by Josh Reed's name? Since that was an F1? Another personal foul?
Yeah, I think there should be. We'd have to talk to the SID about that.
Once upon a time, it was easy to reach him during a game. Now, to send smoke signals. Johnson from the wing.
Good recovery from Blakeney right there to get a hand on that.
Gaines Wyatt blocked by Della Porterie. And out of bounds off of Drexel's Victor Panoff, they say. And that will take us to the under 16 timeout. First media timeout of the second half. Drexel up by 1. They were trailing at the half. Martin Della Porterie. Not in my house, he says. Not in me. Casa. This is Drexel basketball.
Hey there, I'm Jordan Schwartz. I'm one of the co-creators of Retirement Planning University, a holistic retirement planning course designed to give you an in-depth approach to 6 of the most important aspects for a successful retirement plan. The goal of this course is to better inform you on how each of these topics can play a crucial role when it comes to your retirement. We can't wait for you to join us at one of our next Retirement Planning University virtual or in-person courses. We'll see you then.
Okay, fam, quick stop in Montgomery County, but we have to be at Grandma's by 5 p.m.
Do we have time to stop at the mall?
KOP! Yes! Do we have time to hit the slopes?
Skiing at Spring Mountain.
Do we have time for Santa? If we have time for wildlife at the zoo!
Do we have time for food?
I have a list of 1,800 restaurants. Yum!
Do we have time for an overnight?
I feel like we're forgetting something.
When you spend the holidays in Montgomery County, your other plans can wait.
Honey, call them again.
Rally House, shop every team in town. college and pro. Come on, it's time to go.
Show your Drexel pride in every season. Hats, tees, decor, and more, all waiting for you at Rally House, the home for every Dragon.
Eagles, Sixers, Villanova, Penn State, Temple, Phillies, Flyers, don't be late. Rally House, Rally House. It's your city, it's your house, it's a Rally House.
Level up your fandom in-store or online at rallyhouse.com.
At Independence Blue Cross, we know where you come from is a part of who you are. That's why we get to know our members and their communities, which are also our communities. For more than 85 years, we've lived here, volunteered here, and earned our spot as the #1 health insurer in the region. We're your hometown partner for life, and we'll never stop looking out for you.
Rothman Orthopedics, the official team physicians of your Dragons, provides the region with unmatched orthopedic care. And also brought to you by Academy Bus. The East Coast leader in bus transportation services is proud to be the official bus transportation partner for Drexel Athletics.
Some of the all-time marks at Drexel University on the wall outside the deck here. Many of the people whose names are on that wall were here hanging out Saturday at homecoming. It was a great day here at Drexel University, not only because they picked up the win, but it was just good to see lots of friends and family around the building.
Yeah, it really was. All different sports too. Homecoming, you saw a lot of people we recognized for years. And a cheap foul by Vanderhorst right there with
a holding call. That's the 4th on the Dragons. 4-1 is the foul count.
It was the same way in the first half. 7-3 at one point. But that's a cheapie there because there's only 6 seconds on the shot clock. And
now they go back up to 20 and to run some offense. We can't both be on the cough button at the same time. It gets really weird sound. Kennedy from the wing for 3, misses. Panoff.
That's what these winter colds do to you, right? Hitting the cough button a lot.
If you like cold, there's more coming.
How about NCAT? And how excited we get to go down south for those trips. And NCAT gets to come to Monmouth and Drexel on the coldest weekend of the year.
That's not really fair. But then again, we've been up to Boston. Heck, the year you were doing the marathon, you ran in sub-zero temperatures.
Oh, it was awful. It was so cold. Heartbreak Hill. It was really cold.
Like you ran in sub-zero temperatures, and a turnover by the Pirates.
I had so many layers on. You know, I was prepared for it, obviously, but my goodness. I was like, what am I doing? Well, that was the last marathon.
That'll do it.
Yeah, that'll.
And to say you did it, you only got to do it once. Drexel up by a point.
Whoa.
Late whistle, and I heard something hit the floor hard.
Thuds.
2 bodies went down. Rink seems to be shaken up a little bit.
And Turner.
And GT went down for the Dragons.
GT was doing a really nice job in that game against Northeastern, going to the basket like that and finishing. We haven't seen him do that a whole lot in his career.
And
that was one of the better games I thought he played.
Turner knocks down the first. He's at 31 for 61 coming into the game. I'm loath to say it because they always blame the broadcasters, although we have nothing to do with it. But GT gets the ball back. We'll do it like it's radio. Spins it, dribbles, puts it in the air. It's good. The Dragons are 6 for 6 at the line today. The Pirates are 4 for 4 at the line.
Not bad.
You don't get to see that too often.
Yeah, and the Dragons didn't come in like shooting the lights out from the line. Although, I will say, the Pirates shoot pretty well. They're 72% from the floor, so you kind of expect it from what they've done. Dragons, I believe, are still under 70.
64% from the line as a team.
Well under 70.
The drive from the wing, now Long. There was a walk there in the middle. What footwork by Long there. I'm not sure if it was legal, but it looked pretty.
Yeah. Did a nice job getting in the lane. I thought Panoff did a pretty good job, and then he spun on him. and got the easy bucket. Look at the Pirates defense really harassing the Dragons on the perimeter.
GT tries to bounce it inside to Reed. It'll be a turnover.
No, it'll stay here.
It'll stay this way off a white leg.
Yeah, you can see from this angle here that one of the guys in Hampton reached in to try to grab it and clearly went off his hand.
Gaines Wyatt checks back in. Elijah Kennedy goes to the bench for Hampton. Panoff will get it started. Panoff goes the long way to Vanderhorst, and there'll be a foul called on Cooper. Quentin Cooper picking up the foul.
That's one of those, it reminds you, when a quarterback just kind of throws it up there, and it's kind of either guy's ball, right? Just because Kevon was the offensive player doesn't mean he has the right to get it. So, a little.
Spoken like a guy whose team has gotten all the breaks on their way to the Super Bowl.
I don't know about that. Hey, you play the team you play, right? Sounds like a hater to me, Rob.
I haven't had a glass of haterade in years.
I don't know. Sure sounded it.
I got no dog in the fight. You know that.
Yes.
Garfield. Ooh.
Oh,
smothered by Ogundele.
He was smothered by him. I don't know if he was fouled by him up top. Maybe he pushed down low. I mean, he's just so big. Let's see here if you can see. Yeah, he did move.
His body was moving forward.
His hands were up, but like when you're that size and you move, so do other people.
When you move another large human being.
Yeah.
GT, 2 for 3 from the line today. Hasn't scored from the floor yet. Played 8 minutes tonight.
We're in the 30s and 13 minutes left. Wow.
And it's rare that we're in the 30s. Like both teams are there. Yeah. Not normally you get one team who's way out in front and somebody else in the 30s at this point in the game. Johnson, baseline, misses.
Good hustle by the big man.
Keeps that thing alive, and Vanderhorst pulls it out of the mess.
I don't know where he got that. That was just ball bouncing all over the place. I'll say Ogundele did a really nice job to keep that alive. He didn't really look like he was in the play.
But I guess when you get that kind of length, you're always in the play. Bounce pass, Turner. Little bucket from the floor.
We didn't really even see the Dragons going to Turner at all inside. That's kind of been new the last couple weeks. And it's been effective.
You think that has anything to do with him sort of having now played his way into shape?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you could tell early he wasn't super comfortable. He's recovering from a knee injury. But like last game, he looked more athletic than I've seen him since he got here. And he's made an impact in the second half here.
It's a shame because we really haven't seen a healthy GT in a long time.
Good decision by Josh Reed right there not to. Look at that. GT with a great pass.
If only he could have finished. That was a magnificent pass.
I don't know if they call the goaltending or if they call the look like a foul. Spiker
wanted
wanted a goal
shots. Daniel Johnson gets the foul. Then it takes us to the under 12 timeout. Dragons up 4. GT getting into the scoring game. He's got 5. You're watching Drexel basketball from Learfield on Flow Sports. JWM Wealth Management, providing financial mastery for the modern investor. Drexel class of 95. Welcome back to Drexel basketball here in the city of brotherly love and sisterly affection. Rob Brooks, Mike Tuberosa here with you as Drexel leads the Hampton Pirates by 4. Really tough night in the league right now. Every game that's being played right now, the biggest lead in any game is 6.
It's funny. I was just looking at the same thing during break, and I was like, you kind of, they're going to win. They're going to win. Like, nobody yet.
Nobody's locked in yet.
I thought William & Mary was pretty much done with Elon, and that's a 3-point game now.
William Garcia Adston at the line. William makes his first. He was 16 of 28 coming in from the line. This is Williams' first point in the game. Daniel Johnson out. And Etienne Struthers in for Hampton. Garcia Adston makes this a 6-point game. Hampton in the midst of a 2+ minute scoring
Is this
drought.
the biggest lead? I think it is, right? I don't remember being up ahead by 6. It's been that tight the whole night.
This is the largest lead. Gaines Wyatt looking for an angle to pass in. Now he's going to call for a screen. 5 on the shot clock. Good switch by Turner. They're going to get Turner with a cheapie.
That was really cheap. I'm not saying it wasn't a foul, but it barely even affected the play.
They've let a lot more go this evening.
Yeah. That's one of those that it's out on the wing, right? There's nobody else around, so you can totally see it. But yeah, really good defense for most of the shot clock. And I mean, his arm hit him, but
he got caught on a switch. It happens.
Yep, absolutely. But again, way down on the shot clock right now. Boom, you go back to 20.
Gaines Wyatt trying to make something happen here. That's Struthers, misses. They tap it out to Vanderhorst. Garcia Adston whips it across.
I thought he was throwing it to Ralph. I was like, that's a little too hard, man. He's standing next to him. Josh hasn't been able to get to his spot.
4 on the shot clock. Now he's going to take a short jumper. That's good.
There it is.
He's got other spots. If you want to take that one away from me, I got other spots.
Yep. They've done a good job on him. You can definitely tell they've been watching the tape, right? They know he's become an offensive threat.
He's become somebody who you game plan for now.
Yeah, he's definitely on the scouting report, no doubt.
Jalik Gaines Wyatt
runs into Ralph.
4 on the shot clock. Cooper spins, runs. Akuda gets the rebound. That was like a walk and a half, right? That was like half of your practice marathon. Reed fighting his way to the lane. It gets blocked from behind. The Dragons keep it alive.
Good job by Ralph Akuda getting the board. He probably could have gone up. Did a smart move there. It's safer, right? You have a lead. Get a new possession here. This is a mismatch.
Ogundelli. Heck of a shot by Shane Blakeney, but I was going to compliment Ogundelli. 6'10", 285. He can move on those feet.
Yeah, and he's guarding, one of the quicker players in the league as well. And with that bucket, it's a timeout by
Hampton Pirates.
And they needed that, down 10. And that one's going to turn into the first media time. There you see Shane Blakeney. Nice step back, puts it in, and Dragons up by 10.
You better work, Shane.
At Independence Blue Cross, we take care of the people who take care of you. Like these everyday heroes who trust IBX with their health coverage. Healthcare workers and hospitals have IBX.
Back here at the deck, we take a look at what else is going on in the conference this evening. Hofstra up by 5 on Charleston right now.
Yeah, still a lot of time left in that game, and Hofstra's been confusing to me. When I saw them here, I thought they were really, really good. And they've really struggled since they left the deck. And that William & Mary game looks like it might go down to the wire.
It's a 1-point game now.
Yeah, Spiker always talks about how Elon's a tough place to play. And
it hasn't been all that friendly over the years.
No.
It's a nice little town, not bothering anybody. And back here at the deck, Drexel up by 10 on the Hampton Pirates. Xavier Long holding it now. Drops it off for Haskins. That's Johnson, 4 on the shot clock, out to the wing. Long wants to drive it. Akuda blocks him, so he steps back. Josh Reed grabs the rebound.
Really good defensive stand.
Reed taking the thing by the horns.
Just a nice little run the Dragons are on, 11-0. And then Akuda will be called for that before the shot. That's a good move by Hampton right there. You know, you're starting to get away a little, just go right at the basket. That's where you've been most effective. Pick up the foul, and that's already 16 fouls, so it's a good way to get back in the game, get to the line.
Next one. You see Josh Reed there.
Shots. Yep.
Played before. Strong and quick.
Yeah, Reed's only got 8 tonight, but he's got 4 of the last 6, and all of a sudden you can see him playing like he has been the last few nights.
Johnson elevates, gets 2.
It's another scoring drought that the Dragons caused, Rob. That was over 5 minutes. I mean, another one. Like, that just happens every night.
Yeah, I mean, they're like, you know, all told, they're at like 9 minutes without scoring. That's the cleanest reach-in I've ever seen by Johnson. Just poke that out. Now they kick it to the wing. Will they let him pay it off? He cannot finish the play. The reward was there waiting for him.
It was a hectic little run there. Dragons got the ball, slowing it down. Lead's still 10. So they kind of survived that. Only 10 on the shot clock for Blakeney.
That's off.
Yeah, not ideal shot. Not the shot you want at all.
You know, at the half, both of these teams were shooting around 42%. There's now
that had no chance to go in.
It was coming down. It was already at rim level. Like, it couldn't have gone in if it wanted to. It's going to take us to the under 8 timeout. Drexel has opened up a little bit of a lead here on the Hampton Pirates. Josh Reed is helping to lead the way. This is Drexel basketball on Flow Sports.
At Independence Blue Cross, we take care of the people who take care of you. Like these everyday heroes who trust IBX with their health coverage. Healthcare workers and hospitals have IBX, and they know what it means to have reliable access to care. We're the #1 health insurer in the region and invested in what matters to our communities. When it comes to protecting your health and well-being, count on IBX to be there for you.
From a simple fall to game-changing moments. When life gets heavy and you are pushed to your limits, Rothman Orthopedics is here so you can enjoy what matters most. With expert doctors, cutting-edge technology, and personalized care for every patient, we help you find your rhythm again. Your mobility, our mission. Rothman Orthopedics.
Okay, fam. Quick stop in Montgomery County, but we have to be at Grandma's by 5 p.m.
Do we have time to stop at the mall?
KOP, yes! Do we have time to hit the slopes?
Skiing at Spring Mountain.
Do we have time for Santa? If we have time for wildlife at the zoo?
Do we have time for food?
I have a list of 1,800 restaurants.
Yum! Do we have time for an overnight?
I feel like we're forgetting something.
When you spend the holidays in Montgomery County, your other plans can wait.
Honey, call them again.
Hey there, I'm Jordan Schwartz. I'm one of the co-creators of Retirement Planning University, a holistic retirement planning course designed to give you an in-depth approach to 6 of the most important important aspects for a successful retirement plan. The goal of this course is to better inform you on how each of these topics can play a crucial role when it comes to your retirement. We can't wait for you to join us at one of our next Retirement Planning University virtual or in-person courses. We'll see you then.
Game on February 22nd at 2 p.m. That's against Towson. The first 500 fans through the door score a free Mario the Magnificent bobblehead presented by IBEW 98. Make sure to grab your tickets at drexeldragons.com. You can also pose for a picture with Mario right outside the door here.
All the kids seem to love that. Did you see the other day when Mario was in the section next to us? Oh, kids' faces were unbelievable.
The kid was sitting right next to me here. Like
so
his
happy.
face is so lit up.
Yeah.
Like he just saw Santa Claus. Except Santa Claus is a dragon, which means even cooler. If Santa Claus could breathe fire, now that right there is a crazy statement. You would think this is a blowout when somebody says if Santa Claus could breathe fire. But 43-35 is the score. Drexel in front of Hampton.
Good press right here. Dragons are struggling to get this thing over. Gotta go. Some of Garcia's Aston passes are so nonchalant that you're like, well, what are you doing?
Those make you think you could reach out there and grab it.
Yeah.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Reed puts it on the deck. Drives it all the way to the hole and has the opportunity for the and one.
Josh Reed has just taken over late in the second half here.
Now Reed coming strong to the basket. You see the contact on the hand there.
In the last 3.5 minutes, Reed has had 6 points. Had to wait to see if that went down, but just the fact that he can get to the basket, right? The Dragons are kind of struggling for shots early in the game.
That one went halfway down. They're going to say it's off the leg of the Drexel player.
Yeah, thing went off of Garfield Turner. No foul, just out of bounds. And Victor Panoff will come in for a limping William Garcia Adston. Don't know what happened to Vil. He's going to go see the trainer.
The handoff, the drive, once again.
Yeah, good move, just couldn't finish it.
He's got to be wondering what he's got to do to get the ball to go down right now. Vic thinking about backing his way in.
Good help. And there's Reed again.
Josh Reed now got 12.
Well, they had to take a chance, right? They went and double-teamed Panoff. Ball found its way over to Reed, and Dragons up 12.
Johnson from 3. Blakeney with a rebound.
Good box. He's stuck Haskins on his hip.
Now Reed going coast to coast once again.
Reed's not letting anybody else play. He's like, I'm on a roll right now, and they can't stop me. Reed has 8 straight for the Dragons. Another timeout for Hampton.
Ivan Thomas, who believes in defense, does not believe the defense that is letting his Josh Reed eat the way he is.
Yeah, Josh just, like I said, he's taken over the second half. He was invisible in the first half, mainly because of fouls, right? But boy, what a second half. And if you like watching Josh Reed, do they come back this weekend when NCAA, a much improved NCAA team, comes to town? That's Monte Ross's team, the former coach at Delaware. And right now, NCAA trying to pull the upset at Monmouth.
Yeah, they're up 2 on Monmouth right now. Still a lot of time to play in that game. And then the Dragons go on the road, and that's a tough road trip. At Campbell on Thursday night, and then a noon game at Elon on Saturday, February 7th. That game will be on CBS Sports Network.
Yeah, and you look at that whole stretch, all of a sudden, the home games are starting to go away. After Saturday, that's 4 or 5 on the road.
Well, the Dragons have been very comfortable. They've gotten to sleep in their bed a lot here in the early part of the season, and you have to pay for that at some point.
Well, hopefully you're in a good enough spot and playing well enough that it doesn't matter going on the road. You go on the road, you finish 500 in this league on the road, you're probably going to have a pretty good overall record. You get at least 1 on every trip. Nice steal by Beard.
Pickoff by Beard. He stepped in front.
A good job by Josh Reed slowing it down. That That didn't have a great feel. A little out of control, but Josh settled it down.
Bad spacing, bad spots on the floor.
But smart move, like a veteran move, just to, all right, we're up.
To realize, recognize, and okay. We can run offense.
And they can't stop me.
That shot comes up just short. A push by Elijah Kennedy. Too strong. Williams decides to shoot it, misses. Kennedy rebounds. Throws it over everything.
Literally just throw it up.
And now there's going to be a foul call, a hold against Drexel. He's going to get GT on that. It is Garfield Turner. It's going to result in a 1-and-1 from Xavier Long.
Number 4. Boy, they really were. It looked like Hampton wasn't really. They looked like they were just trying to get the ball in the glass. Kind of like what Towson used to do inside. Just throw it up there. Somebody's
go get a rebound and put it back.
Yeah.
Long's got 11 points today. He's 2 for 2 at the line.
So both teams will be in the bonus now with every foul going forward.
Hampton in the tough stretch. They've made just one of their last 8 field goal attempts. Fortunately for them, Long stands up tall at the free throw line. Doesn't waste the opportunity. Dragons do a good job breaking the press there, and then Beard holds it, lets his teammates come down the floor.
That's
Panoff was set.
That's much better for Vic Panoff right there. Didn't happen.
But they're not all going to go down. Nope. Ball off of Blakeney. Dragons up 12. At the end of the day, one of these teams will be above 500 in the league. The other will be below. They both come in 4-4. Quentin Cooper.
I don't know if they got Blakeney or Turner, and if it's Turner, I think that's 5.
It is GT.
That is Garfield Turner, and he will be disqualified.
5th and disqualifying personal foul on Garfield Turner, and he
barely.
He's shaking his head as he's walking off the floor like that's garbage, and he ain't wrong.
No.
And so 5 points.
He just is that guy that, like, when he's in the area, he just gets fouls. And, like, I feel like that wasn't really a foul there. Don't get me wrong, we've seen Garfield foul many a person in his time here. But
he's earned a lot of those whistles. That one wasn't necessarily all that earned. Josh Reed is really taking over here in the second half for the Drexel Dragons. He's helped them get out to this lead.
Yeah, he's done a great job. 1 point scoring 8 in a row for the Dragons. He's got 14 on the night now and just 7 of 11 shooting.
Quentin Cooper at the line. He's 7 of 8 on the season. First attempt tonight. Off the back iron, no good. That is the first miss for the Pirates in the game. As a team, they're now 6 of 7. The life of a coach is just pure torture. Because even when you win, the joy of winning doesn't, like, there's no, the thrill of defeat is so big and so overarching that the win it can't be big enough. Like, there's relief that you didn't lose, relief that you won, and, absolute misery that you lost.
Yeah, I think that's it. It's more relief than fun or exciting, right? Spiker used to always give me a hard time and say, "Oh, that was fun, coach." It's like, fun, huh?
Reed misses, gets his hands on the ball again.
And then turns it over.
Dragons still up 12. Strong drive by Elijah Kennedy. Those are his first 2 points in the game.
Pirates not going away. Leads at 10. And they're pressing, and they're doing a really good job to just try to speed Drexel up. The Dragons are
doing a little bit better job, though, of bringing the ball up the floor.
Yep.
They look stressed the first couple times they put the press on. Last few times they handled it with ease. Cooper with the foul.
Just a reach from behind, so
Eli Beard will be at the line shooting the 1-and-1 when we get back from this timeout. Ivan Thomas's team not having all that much fun here on the road. As Josh Reed is having a day here for the Drexel Dragons. Drexel up 10. We'll be back to the DAC in just a moment. This is Drexel basketball from Learfield Sports on Flo. Back here at the DAC, Rob Brooks and Mike Tuberosa. 49-39 is your score, and you can see right there on the coaches from Hampton, the National Association of Basketball Coaches versus Cancer patches. They are raising awareness all this week for cancer. And so you'll see coaches either wearing suits, as Eli Beard is at the line to shoot the 1-and-1. He misses the front end. You'll see coaches either wearing suits with the lapel pin or quarter zips with the patch on the sleeve all week long across the country to help raise awareness and money for the fight against cancer.
Yeah, the coach has been good at that year after year, especially around here with the Big Five coaches versus cancer.
One of the most active fundraising chapters in the country, the Philadelphia chapter of the Coaches versus Cancer. And the Dragons have to take a timeout as Eli Beard got swallowed up there in the corner.
Yes, he did. That's not the place to go. Hampton's still in this one, 49-41. They're fighting tooth and nail, even though they're really struggling shooting the ball this half.
But unfortunately, Drexel's gone 2.5 plus without a basket, and that opens the door.
Yeah, I think honestly that's just like a theme of the CAA right now. Like, it's funny. Like early in the year, we talked a lot about all these droughts. Right now, it's just every game, both teams, and I think a lot of that is the defense in the league. I mean, you can see Hampton's much better defensive team than we saw 2-3 years ago when they first joined the league. How many years that is now? But a lot of that too is, I mean, you hate to say it, right? I know we're halfway through the season, but Drexel's 4 best players from last year are playing elsewhere. And Hampton's the same way, right? And that happens when you take your talented offensive players and they move on to a, up or out or wherever you want to call it. The offense struggles. You can't help it, right? You're losing guys like Kobe McGee, who scored 20 up at the Dome the other night, right, against Syracuse. So what do you think Kobe's doing here tonight, right?
Yeah.
Now Kobe's not here, so you got next guy's got to step up. The guy has stepped up. The guys have stepped up for here. It's just you're going to go through stretches like that, right?
4 on the shot clock. Delaporte 3 to Panoff along the baseline. Gets closer, kisses it in. It's a 10-point game again. And I think one of the things that you're going to see also, like A&T has become a better team as the season's gone on. Hampton is teams are going to gel later because they really don't have a whole lot of time. And so you might not find out until, little three-point bucket there from Cody Williams to help put a little charge into the Hampton bench.
Knocks it down to 7. But you're right, Rob, because early in the season, you're getting these guys in the summer, some of them really late. Remember, we got William Garcia Edston when he decided to come to Drexel right before school started. And for you people that aren't from up this way and don't know anything about Drexel, as we see Panoff with a layup there, school starts like late September. So Panoff gets here, Garcia Edston gets here late September, and 8 weeks later, you're playing a real game.
Mm-hmm.
Not a whole lot of time to gel, and like you said, it does kind of take some time. Hey, while we have a break, Rob, you see some more. Let's check on the scores one more time. It's getting really interesting, some of these scores. We just saw Charleston made a run. They're right back in the lead on the road at Hofstra.
It's a tough place to play.
Yeah, I'm not stalling here.
It's 56-50. Sometimes the stats update slowly. Hofstra trailing by 6, 4:24 to go in that game. Monmouth up by a point on A&T, 68-67. Elon up by a point on William & Mary with 1 minute to go in that game.
With 1 minute to go, Elon came back. They were down the entire game. And then Stony Brook's going to probably win at Campbell. That looks like the only one you can say is a done deal now.
It's a 9-point game right now.
So
2.5 to go.
You try to figure out the league, right? And it's not going to get any neater after tonight. Maybe after this weekend you'll see a little more separation. But right now it's just you just want to, obviously you want to win every game, but you just want to hang on and hopefully some of the teams just drop off.
If that banner represented the way the league standings look, they'd be like 2 at the top and then everybody else would be crunched together, like top of the letter to the bottom of the letter above it. Vanderhorst wants to dribble through it. Now he passes it over.
You guys got to stay out of the corner. And he does.
Stolen pass. Elijah Kennedy steps in front, and now Williams on the other end gets fouled by Vanderhorst, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Not making this one easy. Dragons not being able to get a shot a couple of these possessions. And
meanwhile, the Pirates made their last 3 attempts, and Williams at the line. Get 2 with the clock off. Make it a 6-point game if he knocks them both down. Up on his toes, he knocks the first one down.
It's like that 2-possession game.
Happens fast, doesn't it?
Yeah. A lot of contact.
And these officials really letting them play through a lot, though. Like, we've seen some stuff underneath the basket that looks like judo.
Dragons are going to have to score here, though. You're not going to just win this game stuck in 51. So, yeah, it's good they got over half court, but they got to score.
They get into Vanderhorst. The Dragons tried to give it away so many times. Blakey comes up just short. That was a tough shot.
Yeah. It's good movement, though, right?
Great movement, but just where he got the ball on the floor. Haskins for 3. That'll hurt.
Wow.
Now it's a 2-point game.
That ball wasn't even going to him. We better get a timeout. He does.
Well, Drexel has to burn a timeout.
Just unfortunate, right? Blakeney doesn't finish at the rim. The ball comes down this way, and look at the pass. It wasn't going to him.
No.
And instead, he's wide open and knocks down a 3.
That should have been a turnover.
And the crazy thing, Rob, for the first 17, just under 17 minutes of the half, Monmouth 0 from 3. Just knocked down their last 2. And now all of a sudden, I mean, it's not a game, and it's not just a game. They're like, now this is a toss-up. It's a 2-point game. That is not what the Dragons wanted to see in the last couple minutes here. But like we said, that seems to be going on all over the league right now.
The coaches Will Chavis and Zach Spiker in there, making sure that everybody's on the same page. A minute 49 to go in this game. Suddenly a 2-point game. Drexel has to find their offensive boost. They're on the downside of a 14-2 run over the last 3 minutes and 41 seconds.
And you have to wonder now, is Monmouth, is Hampton going to keep up this pressure? Because if they keep doing it, the Dragons might be able to get a layup the other way if they can break it. Let's see if they're going to stay in it. But Dragons definitely going to have to attack soon. Nail biter.
Nine on the shot clock. Blakeney with a basketball for Drexel. They're up 2, 5, 4. With the right hand, misses. Xavier Long with the rebound. And now Hampton comes down the floor with a chance to tie or take the lead. We close in on a minute to the corner. Drive and a walk there. Turnover.
And a foul. So Panoff will go to the line.
And Kellen Lewis getting his first minutes here and exhibiting his frustration after the foul. Victor Panoff, 8 points tonight, going to take his first trip to the line.
These are pretty big free throws at this point. It's pretty good defense down the other end. Causing that.
Monmouth, both teams are not doing it at the three-point arc today, but 20 and 21%. Panoff, the lefty shot is on the way. Makes it a three-point game. If you can knock this one down, becomes 2 possessions. Changes the complexion slightly.
Yes, it does.
Makes it a little rosier. Misses. Long with another rebound.
Garcia Adson will be coming in the next whistle.
Gaines Wyatt wants to do it himself. Throws it over everything.
Got to get the ball out of the end here.
Reed, reverse. That was blocked from behind. Panoff gets the rebound, goes up, and it won't go down. So Victor Panoff's going to go to the line and shoot 2.
That might have ended it right there, right? You get that in an and one.
I think the foul's on number 8. Yeah, Elijah Kennedy.
Kind of an ill-advised shot by Josh Reed there. He takes it right to the basket with a defender on him.
Yeah, he was definitely forcing the issue a little bit there.
Good job by Panoff to follow it up, though. That's what Vic does, so inside. Good offensive rebounder.
And Vic makes the first. Two possessions now.
It's never easy.
If it's easy all the time, you're in the wrong league.
Big free throws by Panoff right there. Really big. He's up to 11 points.
William in and Eli Beard out for the Dragons. Drexel putting a little pressure on the inbound now. Slowing him up. That's going to be off. I was going to say it's blue basketball. I thought it was going to be off Josh Reed from this angle, but we'll take it.
That's one of those that it's not going to show up in the box score, right? He missed it at the layup at the rim, but a big reason he missed it at the rim. Look at this reach in late. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Garcia Adson got just enough that he couldn't really.
They've overturned it. Now it's going to be white basketball.
He couldn't really get to the rim the way he wanted to because the ball was
behind him,
loose, right? Because of Garcia Adson. Spiker's not happy with that call.
Williams was open in the corner. Now Kennedy from 3.
That's a tough 3.
And knocked out of bounds by Xavier Long.
Long did not go over the back, but he went up. I don't think he fouled, right? I think he just got so high off that he just swatted it out.
He just swatted it out.
Into his own bench, though. So Reed will take a seat. Beard back in. Hampton pressing once again. Garcia Adson going to throw it in.
He almost turned it over. It was extreme pressure by Elijah Kennedy.
He threw it right to Blakeney. And the worst spot you can be, not only is it a corner, it's in the corner in front of the Hampton bench. So it's really like you got 10 guys around you instead of 2, right? And
now Blakeney fouled. Fouls on number 8, Elijah Kennedy. So Shane Blakeney will go to the line. Shane's got 10 points on 4 of 12 shooting today. 32 minutes of action, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, a block.
And just one turnover. Dragons have been much better with the ball and this pressure. Right? Only 4 turnovers in the second half.
You said at the half, they need to take better care of the ball. If Shane makes the first, gets it out to a full 2 possessions, he can make it 3 with this one.
This hasn't been an easy half to possess the ball, right? I mean, the Pirates have been in the Dragons' face pretty much the whole half.
Long tried to get a lot of it back in one swift blow. He missed. Now Eli Beard's going to go to the line with 15 and 4/10 seconds to go.
Not the prettiest game you'll see, but we did say 56-54, right? And they're at 55.
And good old-fashioned CAA slog.
Yeah.
Vanderhorst at the line. So the foul call was off the ball there. Full 3 possessions now. Vanderhorst gets his rebound, and the Dragons can just dribble it out. Hampton's going to foul.
Hampton cut it to 51-49 with 2 minutes to go. And they've been stuck in 49 the rest of the way.
And so far they've gone 0 for 5 since then.
And Dragons have not made a bucket. They've just done this right here.
Made their free throws. But how many days have we sat here and said when they look back at the stat sheet, they can look at the free throw line and find out why it didn't happen? Today?
That's why it did happen. So the Dragons will survive and go to 5-4 in league play.
5-4 and 11-11. 11-11, angel number. Make a wish. I know you don't believe in that, Tubes.
No.
You're waiting for falling stars.
I've actually never heard of that.
Never heard of that?
No.
You don't spend a lot of time on Instagram, do you?
No.
TikTok?
No. Try to stay off social media now that I don't have to.
I don't blame you. Jalik Gaines Wyatt has to pad his stats a little bit. He's going to come in well under his average today. Average 12.4 coming in.
You can see why Hampton came in 4-4, right?
They keep themselves in games.
Yeah, that's a tough game going to Hampton.
Yeah, in the Coliseum there'll be a little bit of a crowd down there if we had to do that.
They play really hard, right? And almost stole one here, but the Dragons hang on for the 58-51 win.
Drexel led by Josh Reeds, 14 points on 7 of 13 shooting tonight. On the other side, Xavier Long had 13 to lead the Hampton Pirates. He was 4 for 10 and 1 of 3 from downtown. Drexel's next contest comes on Saturday, 2 o'clock. The men's basketball team will take on NCA&T. We'll be here with you. We'd love for you to see you here at the DAC, but if you can't, check us out right here on Flow Sports. I'm Rob Brooks. He's Mike Tuberosa. Thank you very much for hanging out with us here this evening. Drexel with a hard-fought win tonight. They win by 7 over Hampton, 58-51. They are now above 500 in the league. We will talk to you on Saturday. Thanks a lot for watching Drexel basketball, everybody, from Learfield Sports. Have a great evening.
This has been an exclusive presentation from Learfield.